Play Mel Kiper's Mock Draft 1.0, 148. Mel Kiper runs through his first mock draft, sending Kyler Murray to the Dolphins at no. 13, 148, 7:27 a.m. ETThe NFL combine ahead of the 2019 draft is only 3 weeks away. That's when we'll finally get accurate measurements on every prospect in this class, and that's when NFL teams will start to cement their draft boards. When, April 25 to 27 where, Nashville, Tennessee. How to watch, ABC, ESPN App. Kiper's Big Board, McShay's Top 32, Kiper's Mock Draft 1.0, Murray's Options, Draft Order, Picks 1 to 32 set, Tracking Underclassmen Declarations. McShay's Mock Draft 1.0, Going 1 to 32, Priorities for teams with top 10 picks, more NFL draft coverage with the Senior Bowl over and done with. My updated Big Board rankings for the 2019 class are below. I'm including my latest look at the top 10 prospects at every position, from quarterbacks all the way to kickers and punters. You'll notice some big changes down the list, as I got the complete tape on the 2018 season for every player. We now know the order for the first round of the draft, and my Mock Draft 2.0 will be out in 2 short weeks. In the meantime, check out my first mock draft, which came out on Jan. 17. Onto the big board. Note: 1 asterisk denotes that the player is a junior, and 2 asterisks denote that the player is a redshirt sophomore in 2018. Jump to the position rankings. 1. Nick Bosa, the Ohio State asterisk height 6'4", weight 263 pounds. Previously, 1 Bosa remains no. 1 here, and I had him to the Cardinals at the top of my mock draft 1.0. He's expected to make a full recovery from the core muscle injury that ended his Ohio State career early, and he could do some workouts at the combine soon. Bosa is an elite pass rusher who is advanced for his age and his technique. You can probably thank his brother, Joey Bosa, and dad, John, both former first-round picks. He finished his college career with 17.5 sacks in 2+ seasons, most of which were in a loaded line rotation. 2. Quinnen Williams, DT, Alabama asterisk height 6'4", weight 289. Previously, 2 Kiper, McShay and Sprout dissect the 2019 draft. Podcast, Picking Best Weapons, more, QBs and Senior Bowl, more, Mel's Mock Draft 1.0, Archive, every first draft podcast. Williams was one of college football's best players, not just defenders, this season. And it showed, as he finished 8th in the Heisman Trophy voting. He dominated LSU with 2.5 sacks and 10 total tackles, and he finished the season with 8.0 sacks and 19.5 total tackles for loss. When I wrote about Williams after the LSU game, I mentioned his ability to use his hands to disengage from blockers. He is so good at destroying double teams. Williams played only 1 full season for the Tide, but he was tremendous. He's the best 3 technique penetrator in this draft. 3. Josh Allen, OLB, Kentucky height 6'5", weight 230. Previously, 3 I pegged Allen before the season as a potential day 2 pick, after he broke out in 2017 with 7 sacks, 66 tackles and 1 interception. But then he went and had 17 sacks, with 5 forced fumbles, and was dominant this season. I had him all the way up to no. 2 to the 49ers in my first mock draft. Allen is disruptive, and he has the length that NFL teams love as a 3-4 outside linebacker. Subscribe to ESPN to get access to all premium articles, fantasy tools, plus thousands of live sporting events and ESPN originals for just $4.99 per mo.